Later on, our great masters tried to explain the Gita in many different ways. If you go to the end of any chapter of the Gita, in the end of every chapter of the Gita, it is said, what is said? You can open any chapter, you will find it is written, Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. The Bhagavad Gita is a Yoga Shastra. It is Brahma Vidya. It is the essence of the Upanishad. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. In modern times, Lahiri Mahasaya, he started explaining the Gita in a special way. It was very unique. As I told you, there are different bhashyas, commentaries of the Gita. There are glosses, tikas on the Gita, countless. There are many, but only bhashyas are 6. 6 commentaries, original commentaries, as I told you, but there are later on many explanations. But Lahiri Mahasaya started a new way of thinking. Lahiri Mahasaya had deep knowledge in Ayurveda. He had deep knowledge of music. To talk of a yogi, there is no need. Such a beautiful householder yogi, and he gave a new thought. Later on, his disciples, Lahiri Mahasaya's disciples like Swami Pranavananda Giri. If you read the autobiography of Yogi, they sent with 2 bodies. He wrote a commentary on the explanation on the Gita known as Pranava Gita. There was a householder disciple of Lahiri Mahasaya. His name was Pandit Panchanana Bhattacharya. He wrote a very small, handy Gita which you can carry as a small book but with beautiful notes. It is known as Arya Mission Gita. He had one institution known as Arya Mission Institution. So because it was published by this institution and that Gita book became so popular, especially in Bengal, so it is known as Arya Mission Gita. His wife, the wife of Panchanana Bhattacharya, another great Kriya Yogini, a lady. Her name was Surodhuni Devi. Her explanation. These explanations which I am talking of, it is in Bengali, Sanskrit, Bengali and so on, but in Bengali script. It is known as Surodhuni Gita. Another disciple of Lahiri Mahasaya, his name was Bhupendranath Sanyal, one among our gurus. He wrote explanation on the Gita. It is in 3 volumes. Another disciple of Lahiri Mahasaya, his name was Ram Dayal Majumdar. He also wrote a beautiful explanation of the Gita. Swami Sri Yukteswar Ji also wrote a small book, verse-wise notes on the Gita. In modern times, you will find Paramahamsa Yoganandaji's explanation and Gurudev's explanation. We have these two books and the book of Sanyal Mahasaya, the Gita also available. These three books are the explanations on the Gita available in English also. Paramahamsa Yoganandaji and Gurudev, their work on the Gita is original in English. And they chose English language as the first explanation because of whom? Because of you all. Okay? It would have been very nice if you would have spoken in Oriya, or the book would have been in Oriya for people in Orissa, or in Bengali. But his original, Gurudev's, most of his writings originally in English, some of his books in Oriya and few in Bengali, but most of his writings originally in English, because he always looked at the Western audience and he felt it is a need for them, for easy understanding.